Hey everyone, welcome back to Cars Craze, the ultimate place for everything on four wheels. If you love new car reveals, design breakdowns, and deep dives into the latest technology from the automotive world, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a vehicle that perfectly blends luxury, practicality, and style, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLB. This compact luxury SUV has been making waves ever since its first release, and for 2026, Mercedes has gone above and beyond to make it smarter, sleeker, and more versatile than ever before. So buckle up, because we're about to explore everything you need to know about the brand new 2026 GLB. Let's start with the design. The Mercedes GLB has always had a unique presence on the road. It's not quite as sporty as the GLA, and not as large as the GLC, but it strikes a perfect middle ground. For 2026, the design language has evolved with sharper lines, a more confident front fascia, and an overall more aerodynamic profile. The signature Mercedes star still dominates the grille, but this time it's surrounded by a new 3D pattern that looks both futuristic and elegant. The headlights have been completely redesigned with slimmer, more expressive LED daytime running lights that give the GLB a focused, almost athletic look. Around back, the taillights now feature a connected light bar design, a trend that's spreading across the Mercedes lineup. It's subtle, it's sophisticated, and it makes the GLB look more upscale than ever before. The 2026 GLB isn't just about looks. Mercedes has worked on making it more aerodynamic to improve efficiency and performance. The drag coefficient has been slightly reduced thanks to new air intakes and smoother underbody panels. You might not notice it at first glance, but these little tweaks help the GLB cut through the air more efficiently, which translates into better fuel economy and quieter highway cruising. Step inside, and this is where Mercedes truly flexes its luxury muscles. The interior of the 2026 GLB is a masterpiece of modern design and technology. The dashboard layout has been updated with a more minimal, horizontal design theme. Dual 12.3-inch screens dominate the front cabin, one serving as the digital instrument cluster and the other as the infotainment display. The latest MBUX system is smoother, faster, and now features an upgraded voice assistant that feels more natural and conversational. Simply say, "Hey Mercedes," and the car responds to commands like adjusting the temperature, setting a navigation route, or even controlling ambient lighting. Speaking of lighting, the ambient light setup in the GLB has become one of its standout features. There are now more color options, multi-layered lighting effects, and dynamic modes that can sync with your driving style or even the music you're playing. Imagine cruising down the highway with soft blue lights glowing around you as your favorite song plays. It's a whole vibe that elevates every journey. The seats are wrapped in premium materials, with options for vegan leather or genuine Napa leather depending on your trim choice. Mercedes has added new stitching patterns and color combinations to give buyers more ways to personalize their ride. The seating layout remains flexible, with available third-row seating that can fold flat when not in use. The second-row seats slide and recline, offering more legroom or cargo space as needed. For a compact SUV, the GLB manages space exceptionally well. It's practical enough for family trips but still small enough for city driving. Now let's talk about performance. The 2026 Mercedes GLB offers a range of engine options depending on your market. The standard model comes with a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine producing around 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that provides quick, smooth shifts. Front-wheel drive is standard, but 4MATIC all-wheel drive is available for those who need extra traction and control. Mercedes has fine-tuned the suspension to deliver a balance between comfort and sportiness. Whether you're navigating tight city corners or cruising on the open road, the GLB feels composed and confident. For performance enthusiasts, the AMG GLB 35 returns with even more power. This version bumps output to around 310 horsepower, making it a true pocket rocket in the SUV world. The AMG version gets sport-tuned suspension, bigger brakes, and a more aggressive exhaust note that adds some character every time you press the accelerator. It's a family-friendly SUV that still knows how to have fun. Mercedes is also pushing further into electrification, so we can expect a mild hybrid system on some variants. This system uses a small electric motor to assist the engine during acceleration and to smooth out start-stop transitions, improving efficiency and overall driving refinement. There's even talk of a plug-in hybrid version coming later in the production cycle, giving drivers an electric-only range for short commutes. On the tech and safety front, the 2026 GLB is packed with Mercedes' latest innovations. The car includes adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, active lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring. A new 360-degree camera system helps with parking and maneuvering in tight spaces. Mercedes has also added predictive safety features that can detect potential collisions from multiple directions, preparing the car by tightening seatbelts or adjusting seat positions before impact. Connectivity is another area where Mercedes shines. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and there's even wireless phone charging built into the center console. The onboard Wi-Fi system allows passengers to stream, browse, or work on the go. For audiophiles, the optional Burmester surround sound system turns the cabin into a concert hall, delivering crystal-clear audio from every corner. In terms of practicality, the GLB continues to impress. Cargo space behind the second row is generous, and with the seats folded down, it rivals much larger SUVs. The power tailgate with hands-free access is standard on higher trims, making loading groceries or luggage a breeze. Roof rails are standard too, giving adventure lovers an easy way to mount bikes or cargo boxes. When it comes to pricing, while Mercedes hasn't officially released all details yet, the base model is expected to start around $45,000, with fully loaded AMG variants reaching closer to $60,000. Considering the level of technology, luxury, and versatility you get, that's a solid value in the compact luxury SUV market. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLB isn't just an update, it's a statement. It proves that you don't need a massive SUV to enjoy true Mercedes luxury. With refined styling, advanced tech, powerful yet efficient engines, and a beautifully designed cabin, the new GLB continues to be one of the most well-rounded choices in its class. That's all for today's episode of Cars Craze. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Mercedes GLB, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews and car reveals. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your engines running and your passion for cars alive.